Ну что, друзья, всем здравствуйте, всем доброго времени суток. Сегодня мы продолжаем наше путешествие в Mass Effect, точнее приключение. У нас осталось 2 DLC, и можно уже выходить на финал. Но не сегодня. Это не получится пройти полностью. Так. А с звуком что?
Так, а сейчас как со звуком? Это томашнил. Сейчас, секундочку. Вот. Там, получается, был другой этот, я не поменял. Как его звать? Извиняюсь. Так. Поехали. Так, охранник, здравствуй. Так, Витеринов, здравствуй. Арроу, стрела. Arrow, стрела, здравствуй. Пользователь. Угу. Даша, здравствуй. От тебя с полгодом. С полгодишник. Вчера сабочку тебе закинул. Да-да, я тебе вчера закинул. Так. Это про какого человека? Я что-то не вдупляю сейчас. Так. И начинаем наше стандартное вступление. У нас проходит битва стримеров. В закрепленном сообщении есть ссылка на пост, где можете поставить лайк, комментарий. Это, во-первых. Димон, здравствуй. Во-вторых, можно также вызвать через команду в чатике. Далее. У нас продолжается розыгрыш 2 игрушек. Это Fallout New Vegas и Жизни и страдания сэра Бранта. Это у нас... Вы уже стример поменял, да, по-моему? Так, Fallout New Vegas 8 стримов. Жизнь и страдания сэра Бранта 6. Ага. Значит, следующий стрим будет 6-й, последний для закупки. Но мы проведем тогда в начале 7-го стрима, потому что мне надо будет на работу завтра вставать рано. Сейчас гляну, сколько там билетов. Может, конечно, разыграем. Так, от нас сэр Бранте 49. Ну, в принципе... Нет, там, в принципе, если Silent Hill проходит за 2 часа примерно, плюс-минус, то, наверное, тогда и сегодня и подведем итоги, получается. Да. Тогда сегодня итог уже будет. Успеем провести. Да, у нас сегодня вечером будет Silent Hill The Short Message, которая вышла эксклюзивно на PlayStation 5. Она там, по-моему, часа на 2 где-то, плюс-минус. И да, я хотел это, как она вышла. Я в нее хотел давно поиграть. Давно. Но, к сожалению, были траблы. Были траблы, и они благополучно решились. 10 дней. Я стучал в поддержку и достучался. Я не понял, какое извинение это. Я ни хрена не понял. Пояснительную бригаду в студию. Так, вроде бы все пока. Какую? Я ни хрена не понял. Так, ладно. Так, давай тогда будем запускать нашу. Бибус, здравствуй. Не один, не один. Я тоже не вкуриваю, что здесь происходит. Так, давай-то пока запускать нашу. Я уже запустил там. Так, и на паузу ставим. Помощь. Никто здесь ее не обижал. Что за прикол? Либо пояснение, либо бан. Потому что я не вкуриваю, что это происходит. Так. Здесь такого не было. Это ложь, провокация здесь. Здесь такого не было. Походу, канал перепутал. Здесь такого быть не могло никак. Это все ложь. Так, сейчас, секундочку. И... Ой, ёб твою дивизию. Ну, здесь идет вот это. Сейчас. Где это? Вот. Вот, у меня комментариев нет. Могли сказать то, что угодно. Здесь было про Машмельку только то, что она зафоловилась вне стрима, я поблагодарил за это. Все. И вот это тоже можно. Больше здесь ничего не было. Так. Давайте запускать. Вот наш Silent Hill, который будет вечером. Silent Hill The Short Message. Надеюсь, интересненькое будет. Так, запускаем. Да, вот именно так. Так, у нас тут 2 DLC. Но они длинные. Одно длинное, точнее. И да, спасибо Эроу Стрела за отслеживание. Добро пожаловать. Походу, кто-то там, как называется, наговорил всяких глупостей. Так, моргает. Так, у нас тут DLC. Называется Левиафан, по-моему, да, называется? Да. Так, и надо найти аудиозапись. Так, что это такое?
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper Killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Сфера изыскала галактики. Погоди. Тут ничего больше нет интересного. Понял.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Ох, ё-моё, начинается вот это. Здесь, конечно, небольшая душнина. Агентура, здравствуй. Добрейшего времени суток. Так, что у нас тут? Забираем. Так, еще. Давай возьми эту штуку. Так, можно отсюда уехать. Кстати, да, здесь прям цербера очень много. Мне кажется, здесь перебор с цербером. Это у нас для пистолета. Цербер, тут прям перебор с цербером. Как будто жнецы, как будто враги не жнецы, а именно цербер здесь. Так, это артефакт. Спасибо. От души, душевно в душу.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Это кусок пластилина здесь. Понятно. Так, что-то еще вот, ё-моё, столько здесь всего.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Видеозапись.
7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team, is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
Так, компьютерная консоль,
There
что
appear to be
это у
sightings of
нас?
ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Столкновение с Рахни. Так. Что-то еще есть? Камни.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, Element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Так, Торианин, 17 августа 2185 года. Это у нас из первого Mass Effect, Торианин. Торианин, форма жизни, обнаружена на Феросе, позволяет взглянуть на эволюционный путь по-настоящему инородных форм жизни. В отличие от известных нам разумных существ, он не пользуется ретрансляторами массы. Даже британские артефакты его бы не заинтересовали. Капитан Шепард заявляет, что жнецы направляли эволюцию живых существ в предсказуемом направлении при помощи созданных ими технологий. Торианин – исключение из этого правила. Он использует только органические структуры в качестве инструментов. Если Левиафан так долго оставался незамеченным, то он должен быть в чем-то с ним похож. Торианин контролирует разум своих жертв, заставляя их заниматься физическим трудом, как человек пользовался бы собственными руками. Капитан Шепард утверждает, что жнецы поступают также при помощи так называемого одурманивания. Схожим образом должен действовать Левиафан.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Так. Опа. Здесь у нас под ультрафиолетом.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Так. Что еще есть?
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding it now.
Так, что это еще есть?
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it. That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands... It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Close to the heart. А по-моему, у него есть дочка. Может быть, тут где-то есть?
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Так, что у нас еще?
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Так. По-моему, здесь все, да, посмотрели.
Reaper activity?
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Да, давай попробуем сузить.
Alien sightings.
Three possibilities.
Так, а если вот это еще?
Crimes?
No
Нет.
results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. Three possibilities.
Попробуем вот это.
Activity.
No results.
Нет.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. Three possibilities.
Нулевой элемент, ну-ка.
Zero deposits.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
А, вот нашли его, получается. Так, вернуться на Нормандию. Так. Так, в Айзур идем. Айзур.
Signal confirmed.
Маговит.
We have located Garneau.
Астероид. Приземляемся. Так, Лиара. И Сузи, наверное. Ехали. Сделан он хорошо, но камера там просто как себя умалишенная ведет. Ты хочешь прыгнуть в одно место, и в это время камера резко двигается в другое, а ты мимо прыгаешь. Там камера умалишенная. Она просто не это, так сказать, там вот есть же, там, по-моему, правым стиком или мышкой камеру двигать можно. И она, получается, двигается, как этот, не знаю, как это сказать, слово такое. Как будто кто-то под тяжелым чем-то. Она очень хаотичная камера. И невозможно играть от слова совсем из этой камеры. Подождем, когда, может, патч выпустят они, первый патч, пока патча не было. Может, они камеру эту исправят. Потому что невозможно играть. Невозможно. Но поздравствуй. Доброго времени суток. Да, камера, вот она хаотичная. И там даже есть это нажать на кнопочку одну. Сравнение с оригиналом и с ремастером. Там будет видно. Но, к сожалению, камера это трындец. Я одно место пытался пройти, но минут, наверное, 40. Она просто либо прыгает и не цепляется, или прыгает не туда. И у меня чуть сгорела жопа от этого. Так что пока, к сожалению, прохождение Tomb Raider не будет ремастера. Подождем патч, может они там подправят камеру. Потому что это невозможно играть. Невозможно. Так. 12. Макс Вольт, здравствуй. Да, здравствуй. Я понял. Так. Давайте вот это. Так, Ильяра у тебя. Деформацию, дай прокачаем тебе. И стазис. Поехали.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
Так что в ближайшее время Tomb Raider, которые ремастеры, они откладываются на второй план, к сожалению.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Do we have any more information on what Leviathan could be?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is Garneau, Dr. Bryson's associate, that we are looking for.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Agreed.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Так что подождем патчи, может они камеру исправят.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right.
Аня,
Keep me
здравствуй.
updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
Да что вот такая залупа с ремастерами. Там просто вот камера вот так себя ведет. Вот так. Да, кстати, смайлики новые офигенные.
Scouting
Ой,
party.
ё-моё,
That
тут
sounds larger than the term scouting party would suggest.
тварь, сука. На, сука. А тут еще одна тварь. Откисай, сука.
Let's get Garneau before the Syrian troops arrive.
The people in this facility will be scared.
Так, что у нас тут? Давай, удачки на дороге. А жалобы какие именно там? Кто больше? Как называется? На что жалуются в основном? Видеоключ. Ну это неплохо. Тем более даже в виде ключа, потому что, по-моему, ключи дороже, по-моему, бывают. Какие там жалобы в основном на ремастер этот? Камера, вот у меня лично камера. Там просто капздец какой-то. Ну все, я понял. Управление камеры то же самое. То же самое все. Но управление, оно еще более-менее нормальное, а вот камера это звездец. Камера просто ненормальная. Пусть фиксят это. Да потом, возможно, поиграем. Когда будет время. Я, конечно, не жалею, что я купил ее. Точнее, предзаказ сделал. Там было подешевле. Но все равно осадочек остался.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
This doesn't feel right.
Не надо так смотреть. Стрёмно же.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be...
Они, по-моему, под одурманиванием они. Они не в себе.
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you? Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
Я взял его за 990, так он стоит 1100. Там была скидка. на предзаказ. Так что пусть они фиксят эту камеру. Хотя бы камеру пусть пофиксят, чтобы она нормально работала. Если ты повернулся в ту сторону, значит она должна остаться быть в той стороне, а не сама двигаться куда хочешь.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. He would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
Она сам сломал его.
We're done. Step
Нет.
away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
Shepard, I doubt we're going to get any more out of them.
Let's look around. Careful.
Понятно, они под влиянием. Доктор Трифон, ваша просьба отклонена. Ваше финансирование прекращается. Вы получили новое назначение. Освободите помещение и сообщите об этом доктору Лан. Более данный вопрос обсуждаться не будет.
You can't be in here.
I will call security.
Предполагается, что проведенные тесты вышли за порог эмоциональной устойчивости подопытного. В настоящий момент он помещен в больницу в кататоническом ступоре. Все запланированные тесты отменены. В дальнейшем будет проводиться тщательный отбор, чтобы предотвратить возможные задержки по сходной причине.
Turn back. Return to your ship, Commander.
The people seem fearful. It is difficult to determine why.
We need to fix the elevator.
Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Repairs initiated.
Так, ну в принципе, по-моему, все, да, смотрели. Доступ открыт. Протокол систем безопасности. Последние 7 дней. Рэндалл Ян. Гарно Алекс. Брэк Стивен. Трифон Фион. О, Фиона, ты тоже здесь? Не ожидал тебя здесь видеть.
The security log for the elevator said Garneau was here in the last week. Why would they lie about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
Да, неожиданно, конечно. Так, что у нас тут? Изучив содержимое желудков варанов из 8 различных регионов, мы пришли к выводу, что пришло время изменить представление об их рационе. Ничего не понятно, но очень интересно. Так, Medical Bay. Тут это у нас... Mineral Lab. Видеоэкскурсия.
Welcome to the Mineral Lab. Our researchers are always hard at work.
Руслан, здравствуй. Салют.
The terrain in crystals before psychosis is too high.
Так, подождите, сначала посмотрим, что у нас находится здесь.
This is a restricted area.
Понял.
ID number
don't have that.
Access denied.
Терминал изучить. Тому, кто копается в моих вещах. Никак не могу найти свои данные о том, как резкие изменения климата повлияли на канадское правительство. Если вы их куда-то перенесли, верните, очень прошу. Я же над этим тружусь уже несколько лет. Если вам не хватает места для собственного проекта, только попросите, я помогу. С радостью помогу. Танис.
I see a trend among the miners. They appear to be doing everything but mining.
Так, тут у нас больше ничего.
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
You shouldn't be here.
Понятно.
Evolutionary implications of human biotics. That's strange.
Even estimating 60 days for complete global starvation. That's the merciful route.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
Понятно. Азат, здравствуй. Доброго денечка. Так, можно пойти сюда. Нам больше некуда идти.
Turn back. You don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
Из-за того, что электрическая буря усилилась, мы лишились связи с командой Бета. Просим всех ожидающих данные сохранять спокойствие. Прогноз погоды показывает, что буря стихнет к концу недели. Тогда же восстановится и связь.
TGS Mineralworks has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us forward.
Характеристика сотрудника ТГИС. Браун Джереми. Личный номер 23195. Обслуживающий персонал сектора Е. С момента получения предыдущего отзыва качество вашей работы значительно выросло. Особенно впечатляет труд, проделанный над образцами поврежденной кожи. Вы получите повышение и допуск нового уровня. Благодарим вас за усердную работу. Этот отзыв конфиденциален. Сотрудникам не рекомендуется знакомить с чужими отзывами.
Personnel ID.
А, кстати, мы нашли номер. Я понял. Ядрицкая сила. Кстати, тут да, что была возможно, кто-то был из твоих знакомых. Здесь такой врач Фиона был. Там Фиона кто-то, не помню имя точное.
TGS Mineralworks is focused on
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied. This is a restricted area.
Да иди ты в задницу.
Active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Так, надо идти обратно, получается. Так. Здесь был этот-то. Elevator exit. Нет, не здесь. Незнакомо он. Ну, значит, кто-то... Как называется? Где дверь обоссанная? А вот она. Молчун, здравствуй.
This is a restricted
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Отлично. Что у нас тут? Отобранные в секторе 4 образцы показывают снижение качества руды. 15 января 75. Это, наверное, 2175 года. Будет начата консервация данной области. Начальник горных разработок Дел Клосмайер. Это забираем. — 20 декабря 2178 года. Андреа, я по тебе скучаю. Почему ты не отвечаешь? Твоя мать очень больна. Ты обязательно должна с ней повидаться. Люблю тебя. Возвращайся скорее, папа. Так, а что надо делать? Что-то не понимаю. Что-то надо найти что-то здесь. Памятка персоналу. Новый гибрид выглядит безвредным и не должен вызывать подозрений у офисных сотрудников. Тем не менее, он весьма опасен. При работе с растениями третьего поколения соблюдайте максимальную осторожность.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Значит, ладно, здесь ничего не найдем. Так, нужно, видимо, найти номер пациента. Где его искать, я в душе не знаю. Точнее, не помню. Чтобы пройти дальше вот туда.
Turn back, Commander.
You shouldn't be here.
Ой, блин, я не помню, что надо делать здесь.
This is a restricted security terminal. A level 5 passcode is required for access.
I don't have one.
Access denied.
Да ты охренела. Где я найду этот обоссанный код-то? Так, а где искать-то все это дерьмо-то? Я... А, вот тут можно обойти. Не увидел дверь. Что это такое у нас?
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So, he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes, we just need to input it at the security terminal.
Отлично.
Punch in Garneau's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
A ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garneau was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the medbay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The medbay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garneau.
Отлично.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Is that Garneau?
I hope not, or we've hit a dead end.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
In your call to Bryson, you mentioned an artifact.
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you up. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't believe we are speaking to Garneau.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Ух, ё...
There you go.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route.
Да давай лезь уже.
Gardo's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
According to my map, there's a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
I am noticing a pattern. Despite the law of averages, we never find creatures moving in a direction away from us.
Да знаю, что нацелить оружие можно. Подсказка для дегенератов. Осуждаем на всякий случай. Так, куда дальше-то? А куда дальше, не пойму. А, пон.
There you go.
Enemies on the upper balcony.
Watch our flank!
Где? А, вот ты где.
There's the door.
Okay, let's find that artifact.
Дорин, здравствуй. Так, поехали. Доброго денечка.
What was that?
Looks like the door's power supply has been cut.
The trouble spots are out there. We should send this repair drone.
We'll need to escort it.
Unfortunately, the drone is damaged and is on reserve power.
Let's make it quick then.
Ой, сейчас будет духота лютая. Ёпта монатка.
Stay close to the drone.
Got it!
Давай, иди сюда, дрон, ёпта монатка. Да, проходим DLC-шку. Левиафан. У-ху-ху-ху-ху.
One repair done. One to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
Ай, больно. Вечером будет Silent Hill. Short message, который... Ох, ёпта манатка. Откисай, сука. Гугу, здравствуй. Ну, но жара закончилась. Жара закончилась. Я помню, что на... Как называется? В финале будет такая лютейшая... Такие моменты будут лютейшие. Как вспомнишь, плохо становится. Там будет реально люто. В некоторых местах. Да, будет пот. О, там... Там будет очень жестко.
Shepard, over here.
What have you got?
That was not Garneau. This is. It appears he's been dead for a while.
So, Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data, and a personal log with 8 missed calls from a Dr. Ann Bryson.
Ann Bryson?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. Are you all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
Да, он давно уже умер, а это получается кто-то был двойником или кто это.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper? What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
No memory of the last 10 years. They'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Жестко 10 лет быть вот такими.
It now seems Leviathan not only has the power to destroy a Reaper, but possesses an indoctrination ability.
Could it be a Reaper itself?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here? And more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
They're powerful, whatever they are, and dangerous.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Листер, здравствуй. Доброго днечка. Так, тут нет склада, надо купить топливо. Так, топливо. Где у нас топливо есть? Тут точно есть. Готово. Так, вам вот сюда.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Поехали искать еще раз. Так. Анализ излучения. Артефакт P3X-118. Хэд для дырок. Начальный анализ. Отрицательный результат по инфракрасному, ультрафиолетовому, гамма и рентгеновскому излучению. Дальнейшие анализы. Артефакт не отвечает на различные воздействия. Внутреннее изучение не дало результатов. Возраст определить также не удалось. Кажется, я заснул за столом, когда задержался здесь. Все, чтобы узнать, что эта штука не слишком интересна. Заключение. Артефакт инертен и безопасен. Рекомендую сохранить его в качестве контрольного образца. В отдаленной перспективе он может оказаться полезнее, чем Левиафан. Рекомендую прекратить поиски Левиафана и заняться более продуктивными исследованиями.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Так, что у нас тут еще есть?
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's gotta be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Угу. Сейчас найдем.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Так. Нормально, возвращаемся. Так, надо найти Так, туманность Пилос надо будет найти. Так. Поехали искать. Так, туманность Пилоса. А где она? А, вот она. Погодите. Я же не проверил, там можно вернуться обратно? Секундочку.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do. These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can
Так,
find out
понятно.
which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The requisitions locker. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Didn't need an environmental suit. Water recycling equipment.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Так, по мне спам все, да? Сейчас еще раз глянем. Это изучали.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions locker.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Вон.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
Так, что-то не хватает.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
Так, особая группа Аврора. Активные запросы. Проект Василиск. Руководитель группы Гарно Алекс. Транспорт Киркуол. Проект Скоробей. Руководитель группы Брайсон Н. Транспорт Икар. Ага.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications. I believe you saw them earlier.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
Так, вот, теперь все.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Ann Bryson.
Вот все. Так, Заирин.
I found something.
Поиски успешны. В результате сканирования планеты найдена группа защищенных экраном строений и следы использования источника питания. Для подтверждения результатов сканирования необходимо изучение мест раскопок.
We have located Ann Bryson's dig site.
Отлично, приземляемся. Так, сузили арам, поехали. Так, 6 очков уже есть. Давай это прокачаем. Четыре. Не хватает, поехали.
We have reports of an attack at this excavation site.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional complications.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that. We have hostiles!
Take us in.
Commander, on the landing platform!
That's her. Okay, let's get this.
Ох, ём.
Get us over there.
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go.
Jump.
We can't stay here, Shepard.
This platform won't remain stable for long.
Move. She's somewhere above us.
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
No, stay where you are. This is Commander Shepard within the Alliance Navy.
Ёпт, монетка.
Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Copy that. We're on our way.
Эй!
Through here.
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Need to find a place to hide.
I'll try.
Get there. Stay put. Watch out!
We're not going that way.
Look for another path.
На, сука. Да перезаряди ты пушку, придурок.
Looks like a bridge over there. Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Right away, Commander. The wires have sustained damage. I'll need a moment for repair. The bridge has been repaired. Raising it now. Banshee!
Серьезно? Падай, сука. Ну, поднимайся, мост обоссанный.
Move! That elevator can't be far. This way.
Elevator spotted, Shepard.
Got it. And the elevator's blocked. Is there another way up?
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy that.
More enemies ahead!
Че сидим?
We're blocked. Find another way.
We can make it through here.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
Are you still there?
We're barely hanging on. Hopkins is wounded. Are you close?
We're moving as fast as we can. Hang in.
That transport's coming down!
Ой, ёп.
Go around.
No, Boyles, stay down! Oh, God!
What's happening?
Kirkwood and Boyles tried to run for it. The Reapers got him.
Don't move until we get there.
Ах ты ушлепок. Тут что? Секунда.
The elevator's up ahead!
Get to it! The elevator's online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead. He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
I'm sorry, they didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh, God. Yes, of course. I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Shepard, look.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down! What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
Doctor?
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Shepard!
Take it out!
Got it!
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle, you run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
О, тут сборщик.
We'll bring it down.
Ой! Ай! Я забыл, что он взрывается вспышкой. Сука. Этот паршивый сборщик.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
Что у нас, по-моему, больше ничего нет, а? Ну да, я загляну. Вот, здравствуй. Доброго времени суток. Да, Mass Effect нас... Так, давайте быстрее все, валим отсюда. У нас DLC Левиафан.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of him. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first... Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
Да, это типа Турянина, все точно так. Наподобие, но чуть-чуть по-другому у него механизм работает.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine, the next... he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation. Meet you there.
Так. Тогда сейчас это пополним топливо. Так. Стыкуемся.
Hello? Anne? Are you here?
Инна, здравствуй.
Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. Are you all right?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. I took it out on him. So stupid.
It's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
Так, поехали дальше.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachnite as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Анафем, здравствуй. Доброго времени суток.
Hey, loco. Need a hand?
Это DLC, да, Левиафан. Потом у нас еще осталось одно еще DLC, Цитадель. Они связаны с отпуском. И финал почти. И все.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
Морфеус, здравствуй.
Control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
Цитадель, да, это интересная DLC-шка. Согласен.
This is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
Так, ну.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it.
Man.
Anne, are you all right?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
Так, погодите, я хочу проверить одну вещь. Секундочку. Ох, ёб твою дивизию. Димон, вот ты там был на этом, когда начал этот, который Эйроу стрела, начал на меня гнать, что что-то там сделал не то. И просто глянул, зафоловился и спустя 20 минут отфоловился. Я, конечно, все понимаю, но зачем было фоловить канал, ёпта манатка? Прийти, начать гон жесткий, клевету там и ложь распространять и отфолавливаться. Зачем это надо? Кто-нибудь мне объясните, зачем это было сделано? Ну, сейчас ему бан прилетит. Вот за это. Так, копируем. Флэш. Бан. На, сука. Всё. Да он, как сказать, вначале пришел и что-то заливал, что кого-то я оскорбил и требовал извинений. Я не понял, что это за прикол был такой. Потом зафоловился и спустя 20 минут отфоловился. Он начал какую-то пургу гнать. Ну, тролль получил бан, все. До свидания. Да выпендривался. Так, что у нас там дальше? Я пропустил все. А, нужно на Нормандию возвращаться. Дотроллировался, получил бан, все. Не надо было троллить начинать. Так. Что у нас тут на карте? Так, колыбель Сигурда. А тут, сука, жнецы, ёпта монатка. Ситофета. Так, вот нам вот сюда. Как говорится, дотроллировался до бана. Пожалуйста.
Signal confirmed.
2781 деспойна. Нечего было начинать с троллинга непонятного. Поиски успешные. Сканирование обнаружило присутствие энергетической сигнатуры Левиафана. Для подтверждения необходимо излучение сигнатуры вблизи.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Так, сузим. Ляра, поехали. Нечего было, как говорится, доводить до... Как это называется? До накала. Вот так скажу лучше.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
I'm still not sure what we're expecting to find down there.
Dr. Bryson classified Leviathan as a Reaper killer. It appears it doesn't wish to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
But then what? If it turns out to be a Reaper, are we really going to offer an alliance?
Nobody says we have to be friends with it. But if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
That's possible?
The Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Ох, еб.
Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Everyone all right?
I'm okay here.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
It would seem others have been stranded here as well. We aren't the first to encounter that pulse.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
Джокер находится на Нормандии. А это у нас этот шаттл.
I don't recognize any of these ships. How long have they been here?
Опа. Новая пушка. Запись в блоке данных. Эттон Брукс. Вроде корпус должен выдержать. Какой бы святой не опекал разведчиков нулевого элемента, сегодня он нас уберег. Несмотря на чертовски сильный удар в воду при посадке, монарх удерживает достаточно воздуха, чтобы держаться на плаву. Все радуются тому, что уцелели, а капитан Прат даже приказал открыть шампанское. Жить стало вроде веселее. Главный вопрос, кто нас сбил? Куньшан говорит, что это точно не молния, а какой-то импульс. Похоже на прицельное попадание из энергетического оружия. Но откуда могли стрелять? В эфире полная тишина, океан пуст. Гром, здравствуй. Техники сегодня постараются перераспределить энергию, чтобы сбросить массу перед запуском двигателей. Если все пройдет удачно, уже через сутки мы поднимемся в воздух.
Shepard, it's one of the artifacts.
Explains why no one gets out of here. Any idea how old these are?
The bones are untouched by scavengers. If they rotted clean from humidity and exposure, it might take more than a year.
Запись в блоке данных. Шэнь Куньшань. Никак не взлететь. Не могу понять, какой вообще урон нанесен кораблю тем импульсом. Все соединения в норме, но двигатели не работают. Аварийный маяк также отказал, но остальная часть электроники пока в норме. Не похоже, что это результат экранирования. Без аварийного маяка нам не спастись. Запасы еды подходят к концу. Капитан приказал установить палатки на палубе и начать собирать дождевую воду. Так мы хотя бы не будем заняты. Брукс предлагает использовать орудие Тритона, чтобы глушить рыбу. Я поддержал, но пока не видел тут ничего похожего на рыбу. Вот бы мне быть оптимистом. Еще артефакт. Запись в блоке данных. Алина, здравствуй. Добрейшего денечка. И здоровья тебе, сыночком. И спасибо за вкладочку. И тебе тоже прекрасной игры. Запись в блоке данных. Доктор Чай Линь. Еды осталось на 2 дня. Брус отправил зонд ко дну, тот вернулся с биолюминесцентными водорослями. Съедобных среди них нет. Я предупреждала, чтобы никто не пытался их есть, пока не закончу анализы. Но Ромеро и Моллинс все же сделали это. Теперь их уже несколько часов тошнит. Мы потратим много пресной воды на борьбу с обезвоживанием. Отправили группу Куньшань на плоту к другим обломкам. Они вернулись с какими-то инопланетными устройствами в виде сфер. Но еды не нашли. Хотелось бы верить, что сферы дадут нам какие-то ответы, но если бы среди них был способ спастись, то другие корабли здесь бы не дрейфовали, верно? Голодает. Так, погодите. Вот еще здесь запись. Запись в блоке данных капитан Эйбел Прат. Первый погибший Рамос. Он попытался выбросить за борт одну из найденных сфер. И тут же что-то случилось. Куньшань и еще 3 или 4 начали сбивать его, как безумные. Мне не хватило прыти его спасти. Они даже не думают раскаиваться. Очевидно, я больше тут не главный. Чтобы поддержать порядок, устроил похороны. Команда смотрела на тело, как стая голодных псов. Решили пойти на компромисс. Бросить тело в воду на привязи, чтобы при животных, которых сможем поймать. Если через 3 дня на него никто не покусится, обрежем веревку. Тритонов пришлось опечатать. Когда команда в таком состоянии, они становятся опасны. Буду молиться о том, чтобы здесь водились акулы. Так, что-то еще или все здесь? Так, еще у нас кредиты. Аптека. А вот еще у нас есть запись в блоке данных. Энкарна Камачо. Капитан получил свое. попробовал запереться в корабле, кричал, что починит его. Мы были очень нежны, по человеку на каждую конечность. Осуждаем такие действия. Потом уложили его на сферу. Ночью он пришел в себя, больше не спорит. Нам отсюда не выбраться, да и зачем? Думаю, больше писать не буду. Здесь все меня понимают. Если нас кто-нибудь найдет, они могут сначала не понять, но со временем это пройдет. Как же приятно быть сытым. Осуждаем максимально. Максимально осуждаем.
Look, up there. Reapers, they were right behind us.
Protect the shuttle!
Погодите.
Cortez, situation. Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Ай! На, мразь. А это, видимо, был тритон. Лети, сука.
Cortez, almost there, Commander.
Да иди ты нахер отсюда. Ох, е!
Cortez, what happened to almost there? Had a development, Commander. Fixing it now. Commander, I'm airborne. Give us some cover fire. Copy that.
Ну, сука, жнец. Так, кто еще здесь?
Another pulse hit me. Flight control scrambled. Damn it. Cortez is in trouble. Get to him.
Где он?
Commander, I've got enemy contact. Under fire.
Иду, бегу.
Okay, we're clear. Nice work, Commander. But there's a development.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
Why not have the Normandy pick us up?
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
Diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
Shepard, perhaps you are unaware of the degree of risk. Are we seriously proposing?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I suppose we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Да ставь ты, не садись.
Another power cell for you, Commander.
Here they come. Get another power cell, Shepard. We'll hold them off.
Да, я побегу.
Got another cell here.
Cargo doors are opening, Commander. That mech is all yours. It should still have weapons capability.
Ну хуй ты застрял-то здесь?
That did it. Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Shepard, I understand the reasons, but this is a big risk.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs, check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Ну поехали.
Let's go.
Shepard.
I'll be fine. Closing hatch.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comlink.
I read you.
Here goes.
Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
Suit holding up, Commander.
Looks good so far.
Good. Getting some comm interference on the thing.
Copy that. Cortez? Cortez!
Вот сейчас будет эпичная сцена. И эпик наваливать будет сейчас жестко.
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational.
То бишь, здравствуй. И куда я? Вот сюда.
Scanner indicates the probe is below my position. Looking for a way down. Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now. Getting some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there. Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop. Can't see anything just yet.
Тихо.
Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
Сейчас появится Левиафан.
What is that?
Вот он. Вот он, Левиафан. Смотрим касцену.
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Dan. What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper. Perfect in its design. Each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose. Preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
If you release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
Акина, здравствуй. Нет, это финал DLC Левиафан. Это мы в DLC-шке сейчас.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this, once and for all. I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
Shepard's back! Cortez, status!
We're good to go. I don't know what the commander did, but the pulse is offline.
Damn it, we got a Reaper inbound!
Shepard! Goddess! He's freezing! Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
Don't ever do that again.
I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Anne. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. But we proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war, just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should should get to it.
Take care, Anne. And thanks for all your help. Shepherd up.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
О. DLC-шка Левиафана пройдена. И DLC-шка прям очень интересная. И получается по всей... Так, сейчас сформулировать. Получается, жнецы сделаны по... Именно форма жнецов взята с левиафанов. Это они сделали. Это как получается кварианцы и геты. Кварианцы создали гетов, и там что-то произошло у них, и геты обернулись против. Или наоборот. Короче, вот наподобие кварианцев и гетов. И первый жнец был создан, это тот самый предвестник. Тот самый предвестник. Главный жнец. Так, ну что? Посмотрим. Так. Есть что-то новенькое? Нет ничего. Даже ничего.
I'm glad you made it back. And I'd appreciate it if you'd avoided talking to... I don't want any tentacled creature inside your mind. Except me.
О май.
Hello again.
Никеран, здравствуй. Доброго денечка. Так. Давай тогда начнем уже последний DLC под названием Цитадель. Так, а потом уже на финалочку. Конечно, финал не будет, потому что не успеем. О, одобряем. Максимальное одобрение. Главное пережить это начало первой части. Там немножко душно. Беготня там, больше беготни. Главное это пережить. И дальше там как по маслу пойдет. Так. Да, главное перетерпеть. Потому что там в первой части много беготни. Причем беготни ненужной, по сути. А так сюжет там очень интересный. Так, поехали. Так, личная квартира. Это у нас DLC Цитадель называется. Последнее DLC, третье. Давайте начнем его и посмотрим. Кстати, да, такое есть. Непонятно, что происходит. Какая-то дичь непонятная. А потом, как сказать, чем дальше идешь, тем интереснее. Да, такое есть. Так. Ну, начинаем.
Commander, I've got Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Patching him through to you now.
Shepard,
Admiral, how are you holding up?
day by day, Commander.
Yeah. Hackett sent me a message about this apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
Are you serious?
You need a place that's yours. Somewhere to recharge, clear your head. Kaylee wanted us to settle down there. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
That's very generous.
It's practical. We need you in the best shape possible. Rested. Focused.
If you say so. Thank you.
And make yourself at home, damn it. It's yours now.
I'm sure I can manage.
Okay, good. Been meaning to do that for a while. I'll talk to you soon.
Be careful out there, Anderson.
You too, Shepard.
Давайте посмотрим, что у нас тут в квартирке в этой, которую нам Андерсон отдал. Ну, кстати, надо будет пройти нормально этот Kingdom Come, потому что нормально я не прошел его. Так, примечание к биографии Андерсона, Нормандия.
The Normandy? A brand new ship. My ship. You don't forget that moment. The first time you're standing there. The whole crew looking to you for direction. Unforgettable. I'd led men and women before that. Seen a lot of combat already. Always managed to find my way home in one piece. Do that a few times, you begin to think you know better than the next guy. Maybe you do, I don't know. But if you're lucky, really lucky, you find yourself on a good ship, in front of a good crew. A crew you can trust with your life. Gifted. Disciplined. Brave. All of them. Eager to set sail into the endless black ocean. I still remember my XO asking what my orders were. Shepard, I said. Let's see what we can find.
Без музыки. Так, что у нас тут? Так, примечание к биографии Андерсона. N7.
Embarrassing moments? I've got more of those than anyone will ever know. Only way to learn something.
But if I had to pick one to share, I had just gotten promoted to N7. Full of myself, king of the castle. Found myself buying drinks for undesirables in some rundown bar in the wards. They toasted my recent promotion. Hell, they would have toasted Batarian slavers if it had got them more drinks. About the time my money ran out, my new friends turned on me. I was outnumbered. Things didn't look good. My plan to get out of there involved lots of punching. Well, that worked for a while. Then a table hit me. Or I fell down. When I came to, I saw a Solarian putting the rest of the troublemakers down. A Solarian? Moved like a damn cat, I swear. When everybody was out cold. Or running. He walked over and helped me up. N7, he asked. Yes, sir, I replied. He looked over my collection of unconscious friends, nodding. Not bad, human, he said. Then he walked away. I had met my first Spectre. Learned an important lesson that day. No matter how good you think you are, there's always somebody quicker, faster, and a hell of a lot smarter than you just around the corner. That little lesson's kept me alive more than once since then.
Так, дальше. Интервью Андерсона NCA.
A few months ago, I had a chance to sit down with one of Earth's most decorated soldiers, Admiral David Anderson. He was kind enough to answer my questions and talk about his career. Today, the Admiral is on Earth, leading the defense of our home against the Reapers. We have no communication with him or any soldiers on Earth, but we can't forget what they're doing for us. Tonight's show is dedicated to all of the soldiers out there, fighting and dying to keep us safe. Admiral Anderson, today marks the 30th anniversary of the N7 program. Can you describe your first day of training in this now famous program?
The Interplanetary Combatives Training Program is all business from day one.
How so?
We're given basic gear, then separated and stranded on an asteroid with no nav data. The test ends when the last person runs out of oxygen.
Sounds daunting. What happens to the ones who run out of air first?
Out of the program. The best N7s can survive alone, but work together to survive even longer.
That's very impressive, Admiral. Deep space survival training. That has to be so difficult. All of it would take such strength of character. Well, just plain strength. But then you seem like a strong person.
I'm sorry. Is there a question in there?
Well, does the program make the man? Or do you think you were born for this?
It's a bit of both, I suppose. Every soldier reaches a point in their career, sometimes more than once, when they are asked to give more than they ever thought they could. That moment is the test. I've seen men and women, almost sure to fail, persevere long past the point of breaking. That experience changes them. Others, with all the gifts and abilities, fail in that moment. Sometimes they pick themselves up and carry on. Sometimes they're just done.
What about you? What was your moment?
I've had a few, none of which I'd like to share. But, I think the toughest tests are still ahead of me.
What makes you say that?
Call it a hunch.
Soldier's intuition?
Something like that.
Do you trust your intuition? I mean, do you follow your heart over your mind?
Well, it depends on the day. No, I suppose if I were to be honest, I do trust my instincts. The problem is, war isn't orderly. And the enemy is never predictable. Even the most experienced veteran is going to find themselves in situations they haven't trained for. In those instances, and there's more than I'd like to admit, your instincts are the only thing keeping you alive. That, and
fighting beside.
But soldiers are only as good as their leader, isn't that true?
Yeah. A good leader can make an okay squad great. A bad leader, well, war tends to make examples of them.
What makes a good leader then?
A good leader is someone who values the life of his men over the success of the mission, but understands that sometimes the cost of failing a mission is higher than the cost of losing those men.
That's a terrible line to have to walk.
Yes, it is. But war is a terrible thing.
Thank you for your time, Admiral.
Thank you.
The remainder of this interview was to take a more personal look at Admiral Anderson's life. It wasn't finished when the Reapers invaded. We can only hope that the Admiral and the soldiers under his command survive to tell us the rest of their stories. I'm Kalisa Al-Jalani. Thank you for watching.
И капец, кажется, это 3 большое. Хронокросс, здравствуй. Да, это DLC Цитадель, все верно. Так, что у нас тут? Лог. Не, пока не будем мы ставить, пока сначала. Так, контакт.
Joking and horsing around, but not this time. Just the rattle of the shuttle. And that heavy breathing. Everyone was thinking the same thing. We're off to fight alien invaders. Aliens. Think about that. We all grew up wondering what was out there. If we were alone in the universe. Now we knew. We weren't alone. And we were in trouble. So there we were. About to face an enemy as different and unknown as we could imagine. I knew I had to say something, keep the men relaxed. So I turned to the soldier beside me, Hendricks, I think, and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mama so ugly the Marines thought she was a Turian. Almost shot her. I got a few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, "Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Taurians shitless." Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought great that night. Sometimes that's all it takes. A joke, a pat on the back. Just a little reminder that everything's gonna be okay.
Так, а ты, получается, хронотриггер ник сменил, правильно? Аж я поглядел здесь ник. Ты, получается, ник поменял. Так, что тут еще есть? Так, тут у нас ничего, тут... Система неинтересна. Так, вот еще есть...
Shepard's had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? He's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how he got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, "No, sir, I can't do that." He never hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. And I worry sometimes he forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over him getting back home. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the commander are rare. Men like Shepard,
Угу. Так, тут у нас... Так, вот еще новые вопросы.
I have your new questions here. As a leader, do I ever feel that the end justifies the means? Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but I think I know what you're after. You're referring to the way I, arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best. Without the Normandy and Commander Shepard free to do what they needed to do, what we needed them to do, Saren might have taken the Citadel. I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened. I did what I had to. If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions. The real trick is never being wrong. If you're looking for more action and less philosophy in these notes, let me know.
Угу. Так. Вот этот звук, конечно, выбешивает. Так, что у нас наверху есть? Так, Нормандия СР-1.
You asked me to talk about the SSV Normandy, the Normandy SR-1. As commander of the Tokyo, I was consulted on the Normandy's design and on board for her initial training exercises. The average person probably doesn't know that the Normandy was a joint project with the Taurians. Acting CO, Eli Xander, was no diplomat. She ran out of patience with Taurian posturing and politicking during construction. The chief architect of the Drive Corps, Octavio Tatum, and his team of Taurian engineers were in the CIC for final training exercises. Tempers flared when Xander pushed the limits of the stealth system, waiting to vent the IES well past what Tatum was comfortable with. I tried to calm the situation, but it still ended with the Taurian scientist in shackles and a human-Taurian fistfight at Korra's den later. Funny now, when I first laid eyes on the Normandy, she was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Day after that training run, Admiral Wright found me on the bridge. She's yours, he said. Can't trust her to Xander. Send me a list of crew from the Tokyo you'd like, and prep for your first mission. Short command thanks to Saren. Still, one of the highlights of a long career.
Так. Дальше. Еще есть турианский опыт.
The Turians? Well, I might not always see eye to eye with the politics and the individual, but I have a great respect for the Turian military. Any Alliance soldier lucky enough to take part in their training programs will certainly be better for it. Their precision, skill, and discipline come together in a way that's second to none. Not that I'm faulting our own people or training. It's just that after fighting Taurians in the First Contact War, years later, I had the opportunity to observe and train on Palaven. It was a turning point for me. And I would encourage any soldier to try it. It's a unique experience to put yourself in the squad of a Taurian commander. My commander was an uncompromising bastard named Bartux Oryx. If you can find him, just ask how the platoon I commanded was trounced in his strategy game. Humbling. But I've used what I learned that day many times. The xenophobes will have their say. But I think it's vital that we do more of this kind of cross-species training. There you go. And if you do find General Oryx, let me know. I owe him money.
Так. Детство. Так, по-моему, последнее, да?
Okay. So, Tombstone data. 37. The last of 3 children born to Ursula and Paul Anderson. A nurse and a flight mechanic, respectively. But that's a little dry. Someone's gonna spice this up, right? Never been much for the spotlight. Anyway, where was I? It was a second marriage for my parents. They were almost 50 by the time they had me. My mother worked shifts, so my father would often take me to the base. While he worked, I watched transport ships and fighters take off. Worked his whole life around space travel, my father. But he never left Earth. Not for a day. He was a good man. But that's just a side note. Don't put that in. Who is it, Kaylee? Yes, I need to take that. I hope this is what you're after. I'll get to the more interesting N7 stuff next time.
Грегори, здравствуй. Доброго денечка. Так. Получается, здесь все правильно. Да, теперь тогда пойдем посмотрим, что за терминале там находится. И тогда уже, наверное, будем завершаться на сегодня. Это... Устали что-то я. Может, не выспался, хрен знает. Но еще вечером будет Silent Hill. Так, что у нас тут? Поужинай со мной в суши-баре. Привет, Шепард. Есть несколько вещей, которые нам нужно обсудить, пока Нормандия на приколе. Я думаю, мы с тобой можем встретить в суши-баре Рюссей в нижних районах. Говорят, это лучшее место, Джокер. Вон. Так, каталог. Здесь можно менять. Черный атлас. Так, это, видимо, можно будет купить. Понял. Тогда давайте здесь мы сохранимся. Потому что там потом, по-моему, пойдет экшон. И он будет он будет не короткий. Так, сохраняемся. Сколько там уже? 27 часов 40 минуты. Нормально. Да, перерыв. Так, выходим. Фу. Короче, вы поняли. Так, выходим. Надо отдохнуть. Да, вот оно. Silent Hill Short Message. А там, кстати, русский язык-то есть, кстати. Я понял. Сейчас глянем. Сегодня, сейчас скажу. Так, секунду. Так, Russian, да, субтитры есть. Субтитры есть, замечательно. Тогда мы завершаемся на данный момент. Батареек у нас хватает. Да, можно выключить консоль. Так что всем большое спасибо, кто сегодня был на стримчике. Спасибо за вашу компанию, за поддержку. То, что приходит на стримчики. Так. Так, что у нас дальше по... Так, дальше у нас сегодня вечером. Так, Она проходит за 2 часа примерно, плюс-минус. 9, 10, 11. Примерно в 9 часов вечера. Может, пораньше, скорее всего, 9. Может, пораньше. У нас будет Silent Hill. Short Message. И будет розыгрыш игры «Жизнь и страдания сэра Бранте». Потому что у нас, по-моему, уже 6-й стрим будет. Как раз. Я гляну. 6-й у нас. Да, будет 6-й стрим как раз. Там сколько у нас запросов? Сейчас посмотрим. Успею я? Потому что потом надо вставать на работу херачить. Так, сэр Бранте. 58 запросов. Нормально, успеем. Тогда получается сегодня где-то в часов 9, может пораньше. Запустим Silent Hill, The Short Message. И после прохождения, оно там где-то 2 часа плюс-минус в среднем проходится. И тогда после проведем розыгрыш. Я заранее подготовлю рулетку, чтобы именно было, чтобы мне не клепать рулетку эту по несколько минут, чтобы сразу было готово. Так, ну и в принципе все. Так что кто еще не закупился билетиками, можете пока закупиться, время еще есть. Посмотрим, кому можно пойти рейдиком. Так, кому мы не ходили еще. Сейчас поглядим. Так. Не знаю. Так. Кстати, пока еще тут это... Что вы думаете про игру Banishers The New Eden? Ghost of the New Eden. Вот вроде бы хочется посмотреть, что это. А вроде бы и нет, не пойму я. Стоит ли в нее играть или нет? Потому что она стоит сколько? Она стоит прилично. А если ее брать, потом дропнуть, это такое себе удовольствие. Или попробовать подождать скидки на нее. Вот я не знаю, что делать. Ну ладно, пока, наверное, не будем. Может, какая-нибудь скидочка будет, вот тогда и посмотрим. Кстати, она есть? Сейчас глянем, она есть, кстати. Так. Банишерс. Вышедшие новинки. Banishers Ghost of the New Eden. Вроде бы прикольно, я не знаю, стоит ли. Потому что она стоит 3К, по-моему, в среднем. Если ключом брать. Но там все равно будет примерно такая же сумма. Так, сейчас заглянем в гости к Джеку Воробью. Так, вот. Так. Это от разработчиков, по-моему, Life is Strange, если я не ошибаюсь. Don't Not, вот это разработчики. Вроде бы это их детище. О, у воробья есть. Во, есть, отлично. Тогда я посмотрю, потом решу, стоит ли или нет. Все. У воробья есть версия. Ну вот, конечно, обидно за ремастер Tomb Raider, что там все очень плохо сделали в плане камеры. А так бы могли пройти. Но подождем, как говорится, этого патчи, может там патчи выпустят. И тогда пройдем эти ремастеры. Так, ну давайте тогда рейдиком пойдем куда? Куда? Так, заходили. Сюда тоже ходим часто. О, а давайте вот сюда. Давайте сюда. Я тогда после стрима тогда поставлю на скачку эту версию. А потом посмотрим, стоит ли покупать или нет. А рейд пошел. Так что еще раз всем большое спасибо, кто сегодня был. Спасибо за вашу компанию, за поддержку, то, что приходит на стримчики. Это очень приятно. Встретимся мы с вами уже сегодня часов 9, может пораньше. И у нас будет Silent Hill The Short Message. Пройдем и после проведем розыгрыш. Все? Да, все вроде сказал. Все тогда. Всем еще раз спасибо. И всем до встречи. Всем пока.